Hello. Hi. Mm. Hi. Hello. It's me, local virtual baker, Saltea Kichee. Hi, 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 hi. Hello, hello. Mm. Today's the day. Today is definitely a good old day of old time. We're gonna be doing some stuff. We're gonna be doing some things even. We are making tacos essentially. Um, Yeah, I'm not sure how to explain this. There's nothing to explain. Wow, we're making just something called carnitas. Ah, just been in the mood. Was it? I just been in the mood to just make stuff. You know, been in the mood for like some good Mexican food. So yeah, I've been also been just in the mood to eat some like what is it? Um, how'd you say? Some pork. As I think I've mentioned this on a stream not long ago, but I was saying like, oh yeah, something. I'm getting really tired of just eating chicken every single day. Not every day, but like chicken and veggies. I need to like almost diverse my palate a little bit more, have a bit more variety in protein. Part of me was really tempted on just getting like a nice egg or something like that, but it's like, nah, I want like some actual protein, some real meat, if you will. Need some meat on my really thin, skinny bones. So I'm going to be making carnitas today. Yeah. I also want to make carnitas because I've also just have a whole bunch of salsa verde. Salsa verde I need to use because I've made it and I froze it, but it's been in my freezer and it's like, man, I kind of want to use it. It's pretty good salsa verde. It's pretty flavorful and all this and that. A little spicy, but I like that. So, got that. My avocado is also ripe too because I got an avocado as well. Got some tomato. I got some onion. I'll probably make a nice pico or a guacamole. We'll see what happens. See what I want. I got limes. I got the whole lot. I got the whole lot of things to start making some nice tacos today. And also, to make a good taco, I have myself stuff on it. I got myself a tortilla press. This is one of the best things I ever. It's one of those best things I ever gotten for like cooking and stuff. They're very niche. Nothing to deny about that, but there are very, very niche things. There's like a lot of niche things out there. Like, oh, do you really need this or this and that and that and this? Good examples being like, oh, a rice cooker. I'm starting to realize that. Not starting to realize, but another thing that is kind of niche but very useful to have, like a rice cooker, is a tortilla press. If you like tacos, at least. This thing's great. I love this thing. I can't wait to use it today, but it's so fun to make tortillas. It's so easy to make tortillas. My god. It's like water and corn and masa flour or corn flour, whatever the hell you want to call it. But, hold on, wait. Blah, blah, blah. What is it? They're easy, they're quick, they're simple to make, and they're very tasty. So, I like them a lot. They're very good. Okay, sorry. I'm realizing I'm having an issue. I'm having a conundrum. I'm still doom scrolling. Oh my god. I haven't eaten anything today, so like my mind is just going like ooh. Just trying to go like, oh, I want to watch this. No, I want to watch that. Oh, wait, whoa, this thing. Ah, new video? Oh, wait, I like that video. I want to watch it again. This and that, and, like, my brain just wants to go everywhere today. Uh, do I have a recipe for the well, I have a recipe, but it's like, I'm not gonna follow it because I'm stubborn. I just have a basic idea of things that I'm gonna use for the thing, like, ingredients, if you will, and I have them all. I'm actually kind of surprised, kind of shocked, because the ingredients are very straightforward. Onion, jalapenos, garlic, OJ, oregano, cumin, and olive oil. Very simple stuff to work with here. Not too hard, very straightforward. And essentially, you're doing like a slow roast. So, a slow roast, making a pulled pork, and all that sort of stuff. So, I'm excited. And they're kind of in the mood for pulled pork as well, but yeah, you know. But, what is it? What should I call it? Definitely want to see now, maybe next week, though. I'm gonna try and see if I can get, some nice seafood next week. Just because I'm still on that craving. I'm still on the craving for shellfish. Crab, clams, mussels, whatever you may want to say or be. It would be nice. And cooking seafood would be fun. It's just that the issue about cooking seafood, it's very much a thing of like, if you cook seafood, you have to. Cooking seafood is very much a thing that you need to eat the day of. If you reheat it the next day or next day after or whatnot, and you microwave it or heat it in a pot even, it's not gonna be as good. It's gonna be chewy or like something. It's not gonna be up to quality, if you will. So maybe I'll make one thing. Maybe I'll make several small things. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But today, we're just making some simple, good old tacos, and not in the correct way, I guess, because so I'm using a not the right cut of pork, if you will, because usually you're gonna want to use like a pork butt. That's gonna be the preferred one. It has the more better flavor, fat, this and that. But when I go to my local grocer, it's not there. So I had to just say screw it and settle with a pork loin instead. So hey, that works. Better than nothing. So I'm gonna have pork loin to work with. All right. Well, I just want to just look around real quick. Not doing scrolling this time. I'm just looking on my Discord and also moving my stuff around, visually speaking. Okay. Sounds good. Looks good. Looks good. And let's get right into the cooking. Yes. Okay. Here we are. Sorry, I forgot I muted myself. Whoopsie. Anyways. Hi. Hello. Hello. Alright. Okay. Sorry about that. I just was muted for a moment there. Anyways, to what I was saying, hold on, wait, I want to get one thing for this. There we go. Alright, so as I was saying, there is a reason to, if anyone knows, we are a little early today, and it is within good reason, because if you don't know, slow roasting is gonna takes a very long time to do. It's a very, very long process, not because like the cooking and all that, but it's just more or less the slow roasting that makes it very long. So I wanted to start early today just because I didn't want to be twiddling my fingers waiting for something to happen. So yeah, that is why we are starting early today. Oh good, I do have cumin. Nice. Alright, so the recipe that I'm following right now says that the rub is just simply oregano, leaves, and cumin. Now I'm gonna go out and say that seems very, very boring. It seems very, very, not boring, but it seems very, very simple. Go as far and say a little bit too simple. But I digress. I'm gonna follow the recipe with adding a few small things here and there. But it'll be simple, it'll be fine. I'm not gonna change the recipe too much. I do have a very annoying, tedious tendency to whenever I do stuff, whenever I cook and look a recipe up, yeah, I'll cook the recipe, I'll make the recipe as it said, but I'll also put my own little stuff in there as well, just because I don't really trust recipes all the time. But yeah, of course, I want to get like the things that were described that seems to make some sense. So like oregano, that's honestly kind of a little weird, but I'm gonna just go with it. So I need some oregano for the rub, and the one that probably makes the most sense is a bit of cumin. That's something that I am gonna add because, of course, you always want to add this whenever you're cooking. But I kind of noticed that there was no mentions of salt nor pepper. And please don't be worried. I know what it looks like. It's gonna be a lot of salt I'm gonna add on, but if I add on the salt now, I'm not gonna need to add the salt on later. That, and also to think about, I'm only seasoning the outside if you really think about it. So none of this is actually gonna get into the meat unless I salt it pretty heavily. So if you ever like watch, does anyone, you guys ever watch like cooking videos and stuff? I remember when I was still trying to get into cooking and all that stuff, of course, I would consult online just because it's gonna be your best place to look for, well, the best place to look up stuff. Like, where are you gonna learn how to cook? Online. And it's always kind of funny to see how much people use, how much salt people will use in cooking or seasoning or whatever, really. It's kind of worrisome to a way. Well, I'm gonna just reset my camera. Kind of worrisome, because like, oh my god, that's a lot of salt. But as you cook more and this and that, I'm saying this for more myself because I've kind of learned this as I've started to cook more and more, is that, no, like, what they do is, it's true, it's real. I mean, it's not real, it's like, you know why they do it? Because in concept, it's like, oh, that's a lot of salt. But when you really think about it, you're only seasoning the outside, and when you cut into something that's like nice and thick and big, like, let's say I wasn't pulling this, this roast here, this loin. The only thing that's getting seasoned is the outside, not the inside. Alright. This is nicely rubbed down at this point, so I'm gonna see, is it hot? It's hot, but not hot enough. I want this to be ripping hot. I want to get a nice good sear on this, so I'm gonna wait on that. So as our oil is still heating up, I'm going to get our other things to, what is it? Our other aromatics. Now, unfortunately, I kind of realized a little late that I need a little bit more orange. I need a bit more orange than just this little guy, and also I should probably wash it. Because essentially you braise it, or yeah, you braise it. You basically braise this in orange juice. This is only one orange. This is not enough, but I'm gonna make it work. I also need to get an onion, so I'm just gonna cut an onion in half, and that'll be good enough. So half an onion will do good. It said the recipe that I'm using says nothing about like, oh, you want to blend up the ingredients together to make a nice sauce or whatnot. So I'm just kind of assume all this is gonna be braised together or whatnot. Okay, there we go. I'm starting to see smoke. So now, there we go. Getting hot into the frying pan now. Gonna crush this garlic here. You know what? I don't know why I'm working so hard here. Yeah, there we go. There's some big piece of garlic. Man, I have a good eye for garlic. Yeah. Yeah, I got a whole bunch of garlic here. I mean, I got only 2 cloves of garlic here, but this is like equivalent to maybe like 3. I probably would like to have another clove of garlic here, but I don't have any more, unfortunately. A bit of a garlic junkie. So, I can't use any more though. And also, I just need a bigger knife. I'm trying to crush this garlic. There we go. Crush. Crush. Lovely. And the last thing I need is to cut a jalapeno. And there we go. That's it. That's pretty much it. Nothing more, nothing less. Now there is a few more things I'm going to add. Like one of the things I want to add is a few bay leaves, just because I like to add bay leaves to whenever I'm braising stuff. Just brings in a nice sort of basil flavor and all that whatnot. And I'm also going to throw a few peppercorns as well. Why not? I didn't add any pepper to the meat, so I'm gonna add a few peppercorns here. Almost compensate. Alright. Fresh garlic, or half onion, or orange, and we have all of that done. Alright. Going to flip this. Ooh, that's nice. Good colors. Good colors all around. So I am going to mention another thing. I'm going to just generally do a lot of cooking as I usually do, because, what is it? This is going to take 2 to 3 hours. So of course, you know, I'm already in my kitchen. I gotta do some other things as well. So kind of figured, why not do some other cooking things as well? So I am also going to be making some stocks as well. I have a lot of veggies from the past streams this week. I'm gonna make some veggie stock. I also have some mushrooms that I want to make into a mushroom stuff, because I want to try and make some mushroom ramen sometime soon. So got a lot of plans. I got a few plans here and there. We're also gonna make our tacos, our tortillas fresh, so that'll be nice too. Just make sure you guys, mic's on. Ah, yeah, okay, good. The mic's on. Let's do this a little more. Hmm. You know, come to think of it now, this is probably one of the first few times I've actually made, like, or tried to make, like, real Mexican food. Usually at my job, we have a lot of people that make Mexican food, and they make it really, really good. So I don't find myself ever going out to go buy Mexican food, because on occasion, we'll get it at my job. The people will make it. So I never really ever want to make it at home, just because I know that there's someone that's probably going to make it a lot better at the job. Alright, that's pretty much good at this point. I just wanted the good color at this point. So now I'm going to add in my onion. I'm going to throw it in there to make sure that it gets some good caramelization and color. We'll throw in my jalapenos as well. Baby in. And the peppercorns. And I'm just gonna throw a little water in my pan, but I'm gonna let that all like get good color first. I want it all to get dark, black even, roasted. One of the most important things about when you do roasts or like braising and stuff like this, a lot of color. A lot of color will lead to flavor. So, of course, I want to make sure all this stuff has a nice caramelized color. Yep. I kind of wish I had like lard or something. I believe lard is often used in a lot of traditional cooking. I have tallow, which it's close but not exactly to what it should be. So I'm just trying to reorient stuff. But yeah, tallow would have been nice. Actually, I have tallow, but yeah, you know what? Hold on. I'm gonna get some tallow. Got my whole thing of beef fat. So I'm gonna put in a nice little spoon. Oh wow, okay, well, perfect. Look at this little thing of tallow. Throw it all in. I don't mind putting on that much tallow. That's fine. Oh my god, I just now realized my thing is not on. Oh, I feel stupid. Hold on. Oh, wow. I feel dumb. Wow. Oh, I feel stupid. I'm sorry. You didn't see any of that. I'm so sorry. Yeah, I just did a lot of the big stuff. I'm sorry. Now I feel bad. But yeah, I'm just cooking a whole bunch of stuff. Look at this color. Look at that beautiful color that is. Wow. Getting nice and caramelized in color. I put the tallow in too, so now that's going to get a bit of juiciness as well. This pork's going to get so much juicy flavor. Look at the color of this pork, by the way. It's beautifully caramelized. Alright. Well, now that I have all this stuff in there, I'm going to start throwing in my crushed garlic. And now, I'm actually going to start squeezing in some of this orange, juicing it a little bit. But even though I'm juicing it, I'm going to make sure I throw the rind in there too. And now I'm just gonna try and fill the rest of this thing with water. Squeezed in all the orange juice and I put in the rind as well. It'll add nice bitterness, citrus, and all that sort of flavor. It'll just perfume that nice piece of pork in there. And it'll add nice flavor, this and that. I'm also kind of cleaning out my, cleaning out my heat pan here. Also getting any extra flavor I missed out from the seasoning and all that. And now, I'm just going to try to make sure that this is at least half submerged. And that's that. I'm going to wait for it to get to a simmer now, and then we'll get right... I'll put a lid on top, and then we start the timer. Smells good. A lot of nice citrus flavor, scents, stuff like that. Nice orange flavor or scents. Very aromatic. You can actually even smell some of the cumin, some of the jalapeno as well, because it's a little bit spicy. But there we go. Now it's getting into a simmer. Gonna turn on my back burner. Cover it. And we'll let that do its thing. There we go. Hopefully, when that's done, it will turn into a nice, delicious, and shreddable piece of meat. Alright. Well, we have plenty of time. We have plenty of time to do some prep for other accompaniments. Fortunately, I do have my Salsa Verde already made. It's not very much green, it's more... Oh. Actually, you know what? I can't use that. Oh, that's bad. That's a shame. It molded. Oh, that sucks. Damn. Alright. Well, that's not good. Well, I do still have an avocado, and this is fine. I'm not gonna cut it yet, but that's good at least. Okay. Man, that sucks. I really wanted to use that salsa verde. It was pretty tasty. Maybe I can see if I can buy something online and see if I can get it ordered to me. Maybe. Alright. I'll think about that. But that's working now. We have an avocado. What else goes good in like a taco? Now that we don't have the salsa verde, it's gonna be kind of... You need something else. A pico would be good, but I don't have any cilantro. We'll worry about that later, either way. I would make the tortillas now, but honestly making the tortillas right now is a little early. Very early, actually. Tortillas take like 10 minutes to make. So it's a little bit too, and they kind of get a little hard when you let them sit. So I want myself fresh tortillas. So we're not gonna mess with that. So how about we make some stocks? Yes? Alright. Well, the first thing I want to make is a mushroom stock. I have a whole bunch of mushrooms here that I got from my job. It's the gills of some portobello mushrooms. And although this doesn't look the greatest, this is good to use for two things. It's good to use this to make a mushroom stock, which is what I'm doing. But also, I'm going to be using this to actually help fertilize my garden. On paper, I know that's a little silly. It's a little late to start working on a garden now, especially since it's fall time. But more or less, I'm trying to prep for next year because I want to make sure that the soil that I have is going to be very good for the next coming of plants. It's prep for the plants, you know, more or less. Yeah, like, you know how you can do, like, what is it? How you can... I don't know what the word is here. Yeah, I don't know what the word I'm trying to look for here. But right now, I'm just wanting to make sure... I want to just make some mushroom stock is the main goal. But I also want to try and reutilize the mushrooms to making a, using as compost. So, I'm going to try and do that as well. Be the first time I do something like that. So, mushrooms and water. It's nothing much to it. I mean, I'm actually gonna add a few more things. You know, I'm gonna add one of my favorite things to stuff like this. I'm gonna add bay leaves, of course. Actually, no, I don't want to add bay leaves. Just because if I use this, I don't want to try and pick them out. I'm not sure what exactly if bay leaves really do anything to plants, but I don't feel like finding out or looking it up. So I'm just going to leave them in this, because what I plan on doing, I'm going to extract all the mushroom flavor first, which is going to only take like half an hour or so. Once that half an hour goes, then I'm going to put in the veggies and stuff, and then I'll make it, and I'll try to reinforce the stock with vegetables and stuff. So the vegetables are separate from the mushrooms, and I can still use that for my, what is the word? Garden. Yes, words. Okay, well, let's see. Gotta look into my, here. Alright, my tomato's still good. Alright, I got my game plan, I think. Sorry, I'm just having a cucumber break. I just need I need something to snack on before, I don't know. I need something to snack on. I haven't had lunch yet. Or breakfast. No, I did have breakfast. I had a pizza. Breakfast pizza, you know? No lunch yet, so I'm treating myself to a little cucumber. Anyways. Okay. So, I'm gonna just grab myself here, and I'm gonna go back to my desktop in just a second. Hold on. There we go. We should be good. Okay. So, now there isn't much to do. But here's my game plan, since my stuff was not usable, or at least I didn't want to use it. I am going to do the following. I'm just going to actually go to a online source and try and get the stuff right now. Or at least get the ingredients for it, because why not? sucks. I'd rather, what is it? I'd rather be able to get it myself, but hey, I mean, it'd be kind of weird just to have meat on the tacos, which is fine, and tomato and avocado. Actually, you know what? Hold on, I want to go. Wait, I'm gonna look up. What do carnita tacos usually have? Cilantro, onion, lime. Cilantro, onion, and lime. I really just need cilantro, no? And cilantro kind of does round out the flavor, so like, I do want cilantro. Would be nice. Yeah, I very much don't need what you call it. I don't need a salsa verde or things like that. I just need cilantro. Sucks that I just haven't been. Sucks that I wasn't able to what is it? Use the salsa verde I had, or grow any cilantro. I tried growing some cilantro, but my parsley took over, and well, haven't been able to eat that. I've been using a lot of parsley, but no cilantro. I don't really want to, but I could opt out the cilantro for parsley, but like parsley and cilantro don't taste alike. They taste very different. So, I think it'd be fine. Avocados. Maybe I'll use parsley. I don't know. How much is cilantro? Oh, it's only okay. That's not horrible. I'll bend. I'll buy it. Okay, there we go. Right. I'm trying to think. Should I put anything else into it? My mindset's now like, oh, you know, I'm already buying stuff online, so I might as well buy some other small things like, I don't know. Drinks? I don't know. I don't like online shopping, really. I don't really like doing it at all. You guys actually do any shopping online? Because, I don't really do it much anymore. I remember I used to go real crazy for it just because, like, oh, wow, I can just order it online and it works like that? It was nice. But now it's kind of like, it kind of builds up in price, you know? Sneaks up on you, all the expenses for shopping online. Especially since, like, if I were to buy these 4 things that I'm buying right now, and I bought them in person, it'd be a lot cheaper than what I'm paying right now, which is like $14. Ugh. You know, thinking about shopping though, I kind of need to start buying more on the things that are buy more things that are on sale, things that have deals and all that stuff. Hi there, cat profile picture. I am sorry, I'm not gonna pronounce your name. I don't even know how to read it. But hi, welcome. Yeah, I'm just looking up stuff. stuff and things. Stuff and things you don't need to worry about, so... Ice cream. Ice cream sounds good. Oh my god, ice cream! I actually haven't had ice cream in a hot minute, so that'd be nice, but... To have ice cream... Oh, shoot! The mushrooms! Oh, I see that! Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. It was a close one. Okie doke. We are fine. I wonder if I can get some orange juice. Orange juice? Any old ong juice? Be nice to throw a bit of ong juice in there. No pulp. No pulp with pulp. How do you guys feel about that? The whole thing of like with or without the pulp, you know? I'm not really sure what the census is. I'm not sure if there's even a census to begin with, but... I don't even know. I find it just kind of going like either way with it, you know? Orange juice is orange juice is orange juice. One has a little bit more chew, I guess, while the other one doesn't. I hate online shopping though, just because it's like, I'm not too much of an impulse shopper, but when I see good deals, like, oh my god, it's like off like 5 cents, and it's like, it's on sale. It's like 5% off. It's like so conflicting. Like, oh, I should get it. Oh, I should very much get it, but like, no, I don't need it, self. No, so you don't need it. You don't need it. It's just get the things that. Yeah. Just trying to get cilantro. Oh, I've never set a timer, did I? You know what? The stream's a timer. Once we hit the hour-and-a-half mark, I'm gonna check on the meat. Sweet. It has been ordered. Nice. Yeah, that I'm not gonna lie. Looking at that mushroom stock there, the mushrooms being like boiled there, it definitely doesn't look the most how'd you say the most pleasant of things. Mushrooms aren't necessarily the prettiest of things, so but they definitely could look a little better, no? And also just thinking about it, just on that same idea of like, oh yeah, I probably want to check on the meat in that time. I'm probably gonna actually flip the stock as well, just because mushrooms don't really take a long time to extract the flavor from. Veggies don't really take that long time to extract flavor from, so you know. Now what to do? What should we do as we are waiting for stuff to cook? Truly, this is the question now I must think. Because I knew that, like, oh yeah, if I wanted to do this early, that's a good thing, but I still need to do something to fill the time. On one hand, it's like, hey, I could just go nap for another few hours again. Well, not nap, but like go nap for like 5 minutes or so. I could do that, but I don't think I want to do that. First of all, that's only 5 minutes, and seems kind of strange just to nap on stream like that again. And I'm not really even feeling tired. I'm feeling great today. Kinda. So, it would be kind of funny, just because, I think one of my pals has gone live. Actually, a few of my pals are live right now. We could just watch their streams. I'm not sure if that's allowed. Like, can you actually, what is it? Can you actually, so what's the word? Are you allowed to watch other people's streams? Is that allowed on Twitch? I definitely don't think it's allowed on YouTube, so there's an issue there. Okay, sorry. I kind of just doom scrolled on Twitch there. I was watching someone. Hi, Salmon. Hello, hello. Okay, so I guess the thing to do, or at least what I'm gonna do, I don't want to show it on stream because I want to keep it a little surprise for my friend. But I am going to be doing some animation, so I'll lock in with that. But I don't really have any means of... What are we up to? We're making carnitas. The issue with making carnitas is that it takes a really long time to cook. And I feel really stupid now because the beginning of stream, I wanted to show all this and that. Like, oh, let me cut the things and this and that. But everything was kind of... How would you say? Not showing. So now I feel a little stupid because now I could have actually just made it ahead of time before I streamed today, and it would be no different. So, Oh jeez, sorry, I just need to go on YouTube real quick. I'm not YouTube, Twitch. Alright, now I'm done looking at that. Okay, we're gonna go to the drawing screen here. I need to make a quick asset because if I want to draw myself animating, well, if I want to animate, but I also don't want to show you what I'm animating, I need to give you like a thing of like, oh, what's happening, you know? So I got the perfect idea. Alright. There we go. What an amazing looking asset, yeah? Looks great. Looks good. Perfect. Perfecto. Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, this is actually... I'm not gonna lie about something. That being that I was this close. Like, I was extremely close to, canceling today's stream. Just because I've been really digging animating recently. I'm trying to reanimate something for a friend. And, it looks really good. I'm very excited for what I'm gonna do with it. Just because it just looks very good right now. There we go. Perfect. Animating a thing real quick, but what is it? You're just not allowed to see it. Okay. And just being a little silly, a bit goofy even. So yeah, if you're not able to tell with the context here, I'm drawing something for Minna. Of course I would be. No Minna's allowed. What else should I put on screen? Whoa, where's my blood pressure? Uh-oh. Oh, that's... Okay. That's fine. You know, I'm in hindsight, I'm just thinking about this now. I really could have just actually just made a big canvas, huh? Well, where's the fun in that, no? Alright, I'm gonna use this nice little placeholder of shark right here. Because you would still be able to see it from right here. And you could probably see it over here on the layer side, but I'm still lazy. Anyways. There we go. We're drawing now. Well, I'm drawing. You can't see the drawing, but trust me, I am drawing. Recent and... Alright, cool. You can't see anything! Yeah! Oh, wait, hold on. Wait. I just realized. Food cam. Not the bread. It's not bread today, but you get the idea. We gotta change it up a little bit. We must not forget of what the main point of today's stream is. Do not forget. Stay strong, brothers. We're here to cook. So, yeah, hold on, I'm gonna move stuff around again. There you go. Now we have retention. We have retention now, right? Viewer retention? Look, there's things right there at the top, bottom left. There's music, Carnitas, and I'm just talking about a whole bunch of nonsense. You're gonna hear me complain about animating very soon, so... Yay! Oh, I love animating. Yay! Alright, anyways, back to my reanimation project. Oh shoot, which one is it? Is it this one? Oh yeah, okay, cool. Oh, right. You can see little things here and there. I'll let you have a sneak peek see here and... Actually, no. You don't get a... You're not allowed to see. Nope. Wow, banana's only 28 cents? It's kind of funny. Sorry, I just kind of looked over at my online thing. It's like, oh wow, you can get a banana for that few money? That little bit of money? It's funny. Alright. This whole little animation project I'm doing now, it's very fun. I wish I could show you it right now, but I'm just really wanting to try to keep it a bit of a secret. But I still want to be productive on stream today, so it's like, It's like my other project I'm trying to work on. There's another project I'm working on that requires a bit of... that is requiring a bit of concentration and stuff. I definitely know that if I want to commit to this said thing, though, that I'm very much going to need to probably take a week off. Very much a thing that I'm gonna have to probably do. There's a lot of the things that I really want to do require a lot of time and energy, of which that I'm spending the majority of it here. I'm streaming this and that. I'm good at time management and all that whatnot, but I still would like a little bit more time to accomplish the things I have planned for the future. We're kind of doing a low-key Zatsu right now, so if you don't want to hear me ramble and talk, you should probably leave. But, we'll be talking about stuff. I'm gonna be talking about future plans and whatnot, so, yeah. But yeah, those future plans are definitely being worked on as we speak. I'm very excited to show you all. I do have I don't have really a set date when everything's gonna be done, just because I'm still working on a lot of things here and there. But, I do plan on having everything done around my birthday of next year. I know, that's quite the tease. I'm working on something, and it's gonna be taking me a few years to get, almost half a year to get there. So I'm excited to show it finally. We're gonna be working on it for the next whole while. But it's also kind of stressful because I'm also planning other things as well. If I haven't mentioned it enough already, which I'll be happy to tell yous, I do plan on traveling a lot next year. I've saved a lot of money, I've set a lot of money aside, so I have that in the plans, in the works. Yeah, I want to go meet some people, meet some lads, and this and that. But they're very much in still the not early, but very first, very early planning phases. For one thing, I want to go just, what is it? I do want to just go to Japan. Just the thing about that is that I'm still trying to prep, like, my routes I want to go on, if I'm gonna go meet people, if those even said people want to meet me. So, there's a lot of plans I have. There's a lot of stuff I gotta talk about in that regard, but there's also plans of like, oh yeah, I want to go to also Offkai next year again, because I just want to go to Offkai again. It was a very fun experience just to be around and also just kind of It's kind of fun to travel around in that sense. It was really fun to be somewhere else for once. But I'm not sure if I want to go to Offkai because I'm feeling a bit of FIFO from watching everyone on TwitchCon. I would like to go to TwitchCon, but like I know if I want to go to Offkai, I'm gonna have to try and do a 1-for-1 ordeal, you know? If I want to go here, I gotta go here, and I can't go there. Because to make a trip like that twice is fairly costly, for one thing, but also I don't know if I'm gonna have enough time off, which is the bigger thing. Speaking of which, I probably actually gotta talk to my boss about that, about my plans. Hmm. This is cute. Alright, that's gonna be my reference I'm working with here. Hydration check? Thanks, Damon. Leave it to the fish. Help with hydration. I trust no one else, honestly, so hey. Kind of realize the layers I'm drawing this on are incorrect. But I also kind of realize that the things I am trying to draw right now, it's going to be kind of a simple coloring as well. There's no movement here, just that they're blinking, so... There we go. Yeah, this animation I'm working on right now is probably my most extensive thing I've been working on. It's very, very intense. There's a lot of moving parts in it. There's, for one thing, the main part of the animation is very complicated. The animation that I gave gave Minna, it's very complex. Like, there's a lot of moving parts in it. Like her arms, her hair, her entire self is moving. Every single thing is moving in frame. But I'm also trying to work on layering that, and then there's another thing moving around, but it's a simple blink, so it's not that bad. There's another thing that's moving in conjunction with Minna's frames. There's that as well, and then there's another thing, and I added another thing because I think it'd be cute to have them around. So it's like I'm juggling 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bits of animation at once, and it's a lot. So, but I'm very excited to get this done. I'm so excited. If anything, the only worry I'm having is that, oh god, I'm gonna have to color this. Which I really just don't want to do because I know myself that I'm not good at coloring. As an artist, I guess, one of my biggest weak points is that I am not good at coloring. Big weak point, big weak point. Oh, that's nice. And also I'm trying to do this other bit of this animation here because I don't know how to loop frames and also add new frames on the loop frames. So I have to actually individually make 19 extra frames of the same loop. So I'm trying to figure that out. And I'm also trying to realize, oh geez, if I gotta juggle this and that together, I need to make sure that they actually are evenly spaced out to where this can work here, that can work there, and it's not gonna be cluttered together. So far, at the very least, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bits, almost 6 parts of the animation that are pretty much set in stone and are pretty much sketched out. The frames are colored, the frames are drawn out. It's just now I have to color them, which is going to be the biggest thing to do. I'm almost done on the 1, but it has 19 frames, and I kind of realized that I'm probably going to have to delete all the frames, but 6 of them. Just because I need to color them in, and I can just... Actually, I need to color 4 frames, not 6, so that's good. Animation's hard, but it's, like, really fun. I'm not sure how... I'm not sure if I've ever expressed this, but, one of my biggest things I've wanted to do... One of my favorite... something I really wanted to do when... I don't know how to explain this. Well, okay, the main thing I'm trying to say here right now is that, I really like animation, and I have been thinking for the whole while that I really want to start getting into animation, like, a bit more seriously. But unfortunately, there's an issue with that, and that just being that animation requires a lot of time. A lot of time, a lot of focus, of which I don't have currently, so I'm not able to effectively use that. Such a luxury product to have. But yeah, I'm realizing, if I really want to commit to this, I gotta make sure I gotta drop something, because I already have a lot of stuff going on with my job and streaming and all this and that, and I love doing everything, my job, my streaming, everything. So it's kind of hard to, like, think, okay, I am gonna stop doing this and then focus on this. But unfortunately, I don't exactly want to I don't want to drop anything because I like it all, you know? I like doing everything at once. I like my animation, I like my drawing, I like doing this, I like doing that. So the thought and idea that maybe I would have to forfeit one thing, it's kind of sad, and I don't want to do that. That would just be juggling a lot of stuff at once there. Probably not to say I can't do it, but it would require a lot of unneeded stress and sleepless nights, of which I don't think I should be doing, just because it would be counterproductive in its own manner. I know how I can get when I don't get enough sleep or I stay up late, so I don't see that being a good idea, one would say. Ooh, I don't like that. Ooh, that looks a little bit too messy. Yeah. I'm trying to do this thing right now with a speech bubble, currently. But the issue about doing a speech bubble, or the way that I'm trying to do it, is that I'm trying to mimic movement. So I'm actually trying to trace the bubble right now. It's just that I'm really bad at tracing. So it's making this look a lot worse than I'd like it to be. Tracing hard. And the funny thing is, it's just I'm trying to trace over my own stuff. So, it's hard. Hi, Bush. Welcome in. Okay. Do I have a reference of him? Been slowly trying to reacquire my references because remember when my PC crashed and died? Yeah. I lost a lot of my references as well of a lot of VTubers. So I've been slowly trying to reacquire them all. It's a shame that there's not much of a... Oh, it does have an art tag. Oh yeah, I'm the only one that drawn there. Oh, you know what? Vroid, that's good enough. Ah, Vroid coming in clutch. Yes, we love that. Nope, nope. Oh shoot, I'm about to doom scroll. Alright. Let's see here. Luckily, I only need to draw a bust version here. It's only talking, so. What time is... Oh, it's almost time to actually get back to the kitchen. So, gotta speed paint this right now. Did you guys ever watch speed paints? I've never myself ever really was enticed by them. Even though that there's sped up versions of drawing, you'd think that, hey, it would be easier to watch, but for some reason, I just don't really like watching them. Because I think they're somehow more tedious. Kind of the belief that if you're gonna draw, I kind of want to watch the whole process. I think that's kind of the fun thing. Like the speed paint's fun to watch because you get to see the nicks and knacks and silly things and quick things you can do. They do like how fast they can draw, like all this and that. It's cool, but if I want to watch someone draw, I kind of want to see the ins and outs, like every step, every moment, every step they take to make said thing. So it just doesn't work in my head of like, oh yeah, drawing this. I want to watch you draw the whole thing though. I want to watch the whole mind-numbingly tedious process because I want to learn how to draw. And for some reason, despite saying I want to learn how to draw, it's really hard to actually watch someone draw. I don't know, it's kind of... To watch someone draw is kind of not annoying, but hard for me as well. Like, I want to watch someone draw, but at the same time, I gotta be really interested. That's why it's like, if I want to watch someone draw, I need to actually, like, be there, not be there, but have some interaction with them. Like, hey, how did you draw that? Or this and that, you know? I recently had a pal help me learn a bit more about drawing and this and that. One thing they told me about, which I have been using very much so for this whole animation I'm doing and working on, is working on using vectoring layers more. Now I'm familiar with the idea of vectoring, just that the way this is set up for vectoring, Flip Studio, I'm used to a way of how a different art program handles vectoring, which is a lot easier, but this just feels a little awkward. Just not used to it yet. Okay, the beauty of what I'm trying to do now, I can just retrace this now. Because I don't remember what it's called, but it's like, when you draw in this manner, it emulates some sort of motion, which makes something a little bit more lively. I don't know what it's called, nor what it's referred to. But I'm trying to do that to make this little thing I'm trying to draw have a little bit more life to it, a little bit more oomph. Because the drawing of this part right now is very simple. It's supposed to be just more of like a fun little cameo. Nothing crazy. This is for a very specific thing. And I want the main character to be taking up stage, if you will. I'm very happy to do this little project now. Not very good at doing long... Well, what is it? I'm not really good at doing projects, just because I lose interest in them really quickly. But I've been working on this for a few days at this point. Bit of a drag, but it's working. Very much working on it. Slowly yet surely, progress is being made. Oh, that's good. Oh, I'm happy with that. That looks good. Kind of want to make a little thing here that shows some movement with this, so it's almost coming into frame. I've been learning a whole lot of tricks, though, when it comes to animating this whole ordeal. Just because it's a lot of drawing. The way I just do this animation is that I'm pretty much drawing each frame with a few minor edits here and there. But I am pretty much going through every single individual frame and drawing it myself. I'm drawing and doing edits here and there. It's a lot of frames to draw. Because in total, I've drawn at least 3, 6, 12, 15, 16, 35, almost 40 frames, and they're all fairly detailed. So now I just gotta see how it looks. Oh, that's good. Okay, I'm liking this a little bit now. It looks good. Alright. Going to save this, and we're gonna actually move back to the kitchen. Just give me a sec. Ah. Sorry, I was just doing a little mic test. Okay. Oh, I hate these wires. These wires always bending and all this and that. Alright. So now this mushroom stock is looking good. I'm now going to have to extract it. It would probably be better to use a cheesecloth or something like that, but unfortunately I don't have that luxury here. So the best thing I'm gonna do is actually just get a paper towel, wet it a little bit, and use that as my sort of like filter. It'd be a lot nicer if I had like a cheesecloth. That would work better. A cheesecloth or heck, a coffee filter would even work best here. But I don't drink coffee and I don't have cheesecloth, so here we go. Okay, looks good. And now let's try and get all this mushroom stuff out. Not all of it, but at least a good chunk of it. There we go. Well, actually, now that I think about it, maybe using a paper towel was actually a pretty good idea. Because you know something about paper towel? It's biodegradable. And since I want to actually use this for gardening and this and that, I'm going to try and get as much of the liquid out as possible here. I'm gonna now get my sides here and just kind of throw it into a quart container for now. There we go. Now I got my little bit of fertilizer I'm gonna use later. And now I can actually reinforce my stock. So back in the stock goes, and now in goes the veggies. It's a little dark, but it's fine. It looks kind of like a scary concoction, does it not? It is what it is. I'm not going to clean this bowl. It's kind of not worth it if I'm going to just reuse it for the same thing. time, if you will. So now we're gonna let that do its thing, move this to the side. And now is actually probably a good time to check on this. How's it looking? Ooh. Here, I'm gonna move this around a bit. Okay, try it again. Wow. And then just flip it real quick. It's definitely going to need a lot more time, but you can see it's actually getting there. It's starting to pull away. So I can smell the oranges. The oranges have become a lot more fragrant. It smells good. Almost like a nice marmalade, even. Alright. Good. Put that back on top. And I'm actually going to probably turn the heat up just a little bit. There we go. Okay. We did our check. Time to go back. Come here. I like speed painting, but I put them in the background. You see, speed painting is cool and all, but usually, at least the speed paintings that I watch, they will usually have, music in the background. So in my head, it's kind of like, why would I want to watch this if I could just put music in the background? And at that, usually I want to try and focus on what I'm actually trying to draw or whatnot. So that's usually a big thing to think about too. All right, back to the secret animations and back to the bit of a yapping. I'm kind of curious at this point because at this point, my this grocery the little grocery list I made isn't gonna get here in time. We're going to wait. It's only been like maybe an hour. Probably needs an hour or more. And once that hits, we'll actually get and commit to some actual good drawings. I mean, actual cooking and stuff. We're trying to do the pre-stuff, if you will, until we get to the big stuff. So, yeah. Man, I don't understand my camera sometimes. Sometimes it sees my eyes going really wide, but then, I don't know, sometimes I'm just not. It's kind of funny. Okay. Gotta go through some fileage now. Alright, so that's the main frame. Alright, so I need to do one. Well, I want to draw one first. Then 2. 3. Yeah. I think about the frames I'm talking about too, these frames I want to draw. I'm actually gonna probably color them in too, just because it's a lot more efficient. Honestly, I actually might just want to probably take a break from it today, even. Just because the whole the whole animation upon itself is... the line art's done. That's like my favorite thing to do. The next thing I gotta do is my least favorite thing to do, which is the coloring. I don't like the style and the way I color things. I think I color things really badly. Mostly because, oh no, I don't have a good, I don't shade well. So there's that, really. My shading sucks, so I don't really like coloring in. Oh, it all looks so good though. Very excited to get this thing done. If anything, I gotta actually extend the animation. Just the hard thing, because I don't remember how many frames this initially was. I think I'm doing it by 15 frames each. I'm trying to even think that maybe I want to even extend each asset to make each asset in their own thing, then layer them on top of each other into a MOV, and do like some video editing stuff, I guess. But for now, I'm trying to make sure that this all looks good. Actually, wait, that sounds like a good idea, Self. I should actually listen to myself. Make sure that they all work separately as a... Oh, hi there! Oh, shoot, again! Ah! Hi, Cress! Oh, whoa, whoa! Oh boy, hi! Hold on, let me get you a shout out. Cressu Wolf. There you go. Hi, Cress! Welcome in, welcome in. Hi, everyone! I know, it doesn't look like we're cooking right now, but trust me, we are cooking. Do you see that thing on the bottom right there? Yeah, that's open. I mean, that's cooking. It's live video. I will promise you. Bred? Here, let me take you to the other scene here. We're making carnitas. We're making pretty much everything fresh. We're making a
Bread.
Yes, technically. We're making tortillas fresh, corn tortillas fresh. I'm making the carnitas right now. They are in my little Dutch oven. We're letting that kind of cook for a while. We did a check on it not long ago, so a little haven't been able to. You can't see that yet. But also been making stock, which is like this little thing in the. Oh, I don't have a way to. Okay, this thing right here, this little pot right here. Yeah, that is being used for a mushroom stock. I'm making some mushroom stock as well, so... But, you know, braising stuff takes a long time. It's gonna be taking at least maybe 2, maybe 3 hours. I've actually was going to stream at 5, but I had to do it earlier because I wanted to, really. So for the while, I've just been kind of chatting. So welcome in, everyone. Hi. I am Salty, the local virtual baker, and today we are making carnitas. So, but thank you for the raid, Crest. Thank you. If you need to go rest, go eat. I would be more than happy to. Thank you for following. Thank you. If you want to go rest, go get food and whatnot, you should prepare yourself if you're going to stay here long enough, of course, because, well, I'm making food. I would be more than happy to give you some food, but unfortunately, I can't exactly do that because internet limitations, if you will. So, getting food, be back shortly. Okay, have fun. Eat something good. Don't eat McDonald's, okay? If you're gonna eat fast food, eat something from Wendy's. At least. But Yeah, Cress, I hope you had a good stream. I hope you had a great good stream. And yeah, if you need to go do something, you're more than welcome to. You're not obligated to stay here, so yeah. What about Subway? I like Subway. I actually, like, unironically, really love Subway. Subway... And it's kind of funny, because I'm very self-aware that the bread is not good. The stuff there isn't generally very good, in comparison to, like, a nice deli. But for me, I'm locked by nostalgia, so... It's like, ah, man, I know it's trash. I know it's garbage. But I crave, I want. Hold on, I actually gotta I gotta make sure I save something right now. I've been working on a fun animation recently. It's really extensive. Probably my most ambitious one I've done so far. It has at least 50 frames, so 50 individually drawn frames. But yeah, I'm working on that, but I think I'm taking a little break off that for the day, just because it's good to take breaks, and I want to focus on today, I guess. So, food is food. I am a huge guy. I eat 3 footlongs as my lunch or... Oh my god, 3 of them? Ugh. Listen, I can probably crush myself like 1 or 2 as well, and I'm a small guy. But like, 3? That's a lot. Damn. More power to you, I guess, but ooh, it's a lot. I am 6 foot... 6'10"? That's tall. Oh, it's not fair. You're almost 7 foot. Damn, that's tall. 700 pounds? Once more power to you. But wow, that's tall. Not fair. I want flatbread every time I go to Subway, but they never have it. Then you gotta make it yourself. You know what? Here, Cress, you've inspired me now. We're making something. We're gonna be making we're kind of making a flatbread, but not the flatbread, you know? Hold on. I gotta turn on the good stuff. Okay, there we go. Come with me. Okay, so a big thing about today, a bit thing about the stream, a bit thing about thing I'm cooking today. I might as well show. Wow, look at our thing. It is currently just braising. There's nothing to it. You can see the waft. Wow. But the big thing about what we're doing, the nice thing about this is that I'm trying to make as much stuff fresh from the base as possible. So I'm trying to make sure I can make everything, like the sauces and all that whatnot, from myself, making and preparing it all right now. So the meat is right there. I have tomatoes, onions, and avocado and limes I'm gonna cut. But avocados will be oxidized, so I'm not gonna cut them yet. The tomatoes and onions I want to keep fresh. I'm also just ordered some other things right now because the one thing I was going to use as a sauce was not good. So not good in the sense that it wasn't tasty, because it did taste good. It's just unfortunately it's spoiled. But if you notice, I've mentioned like the meat, the toppings, and other sort of stuff like that. I had failed to mention about the actual tortillas themselves. So I'm actually going to be making that too, because making tortillas is actually very easy. That's like a good 5 pounds right there. But we're making tortillas, and you'll be very surprised if you want to stick around, of how easy it is to make tortillas. Like, I can make tortillas in my sleep. It's that easy. Ooh. Of course, it's not. It's a lot nicer when stuff doesn't fall out the cabinets. Ugh, jeez. Luckily, it's just cornmeal, not the thing I need to actually use. But to make corn tortillas, it's kind of silly on what you need, but you need pasta flour, corn flour even. This is a good brand. This is like one of the best brands to use to make corn tortillas. But to make it, you need two things. Technically three. Water and the flour. That's it. It's very simple. This is very, very easy to make. So it's usually like a 2-to-1 ratio. You're gonna want to use like maybe a cup of flour versus, and then use like a half a cup of water. It's very straightforward. So that's about a cup. Switch bread? No. We're making tortillas. We're making corn tortillas. I should make flatbread. Hey, Chris, do you ever want to learn how to make flatbread? Would you ever be willing to learn? Would you like to learn? Gonna go get food, but I'll work. Have fun. I will. See you around, Cress. Alright, so I got some real hot water here from the sink. Gonna throw a bit of water in there. And I'm just gonna mix it up with my hands here. But yeah, making this gonna be real simple. I'll probably put a little bit more water. Yeah, there's a recipe. There's a recipe even on the bag that I use. But something inside me says that no, you shouldn't follow the recipe. Just do it by feeling. Feel it in your soul, feel it in your body. So that is what I'm currently trying to do. Just a bit more water. I don't really know how to explain the amount of water or what you're trying to look for or feel for. But you're looking for it to be kind of dry, but not exactly dry, but wet enough to where it will just be stuck together. I'm not very good at explaining things. Right. There we go. We have our dough to make tortillas. So leave that there. I'm gonna wash my hands. And now, gotta grab a cast iron. And now, the fun part. So I have myself a tortilla press. If you don't have one of these, I found that using just 2 pans actually works quite well. But I'm going to get a little chunk, a little ball of this, and get a Ziploc bag. Put it like this. Put it on top here. And all I do is just one squeeze like that. And then one more on the opposite side. And there you go. Straight from the bag, straight from the plastic bag, you got a tortilla. Now I gotta try and get it out. Come out the bag, please. There we go. Hopefully, come on, please. Gravity. I crumbled. Okay. Hold on, let me try and redo it. You know what they say? Second time's a charm, right? That's usually what they say. So. Now I just feel silly. Now I feel like I'm making myself look dumb. Actually, that's not too far off the beaten path. I'm not exactly the smartest person in the world. Okay. Yeah, I'll get that. I think I might have done it too hard. Oh boy. Just slide out, please. Sad. No, I'm good at this. I'm good at this. I'm good at this. You know what they say, usually. You know what they usually say. It's third time's the charm, right? Third time's the charm, right? One, two, and third. Okay, third time's the charm. Third time was the charm. Okay. So I got my tortilla now, and now into the pan it goes. So I actually was talking to my chat about this, but getting a tortilla press, I think it's really fun to get. Something that I think a lot of people should try and purchase and get themselves. In my head, yes, it's a very niche. For some people, yes, it is very niche. It's not something that everyone exactly needs. But you know what I argue that a lot of people don't need, but a lot of people should get too? My rice cooker. I like to think that this and a rice cooker are on even footing. Because they're both equally very tasty, you know. Like, yeah, you can make a tortilla with just two pans and flatten it like that. You can also make rice in a pot, but that's heinous. Not to say you can't do it this way and that way, but it's a lot better if you do it this way versus that way, you know. Anyways, going to now flip the boy, and I need to go get a thing real quick. Oh, that is gross. Okay, I was going to get a something else to press it down, but I think that's fine. I'm also just too lazy to get the thing I want to actually use, so. Okay, now I'm in the motion. Now I got one tortilla, now I got two. Now I gotta start making them. And there you go. A fresh corn tortilla. They're quite tasty. They're great. Don't want to really mess with it right now. It's hot. It hurts. Okay. Nope. Gonna make a few of these now. I need to actually make sure I'm paying attention to both my chats here. The thing about having both a YouTube and a Twitch chat, gotta keep track of two things instead of one. It's not not a bad thing, but it definitely is very difficult. Especially when it's like, oh yes, I want to focus on this. Oh wait, no, I gotta actually start doing this now. Blah, blah, blah. Can I fit another one in here? Kinda. That works. It's a bit tedious, I will say, to make one corn tortilla at a time. Fortunately, I don't really have big cast irons here. In my little place that I'm living in, I don't really have much space for a lot of big stuff. I mean, I think the biggest thing I have in this apartment here is my, what is it? My stand mixer. But even at that, it took me a good while to find a good place to put it. Gonna do one at a time. So far, we got 2. Just to make sure that they're still nice and soft and not drying. They're not gonna dry out. I'm gonna cover them with a towel for now. So, yeah. You know, I actually haven't seen. What is it? I haven't actually. What is it? I need to shoot. I should try press a message after stream or something. I actually haven't chatted with them in quite a bit. Usually she streams at times where I'm usually at work. It never so happens today that it's my day off. So I didn't really have too much of a bother to start my stream early today. I didn't even realize that Chris was live today. And I always end up making myself too many tortillas too. I only need like 5, maybe 6. I've made almost double. The dream to someday, kidnap a friend and then force them to eat some food. Not unwillingly, of course. I want to make sure I would make something that they would like, but still, the idea of like, I want to make food for someone one day. Be nice, be fun. Really nice. I'd eat your food. Well, I would very much make food for you. I would love to. I would love to make food. Honestly, it's a dream one day. It's not even something like, oh, I want to stream something like this because, I don't know, streaming something like that would be kind of silly, a little goofy even. But I would like to stream one day of just grabbing a whole bunch of VTubers, friends, people, streamers, I don't know, whatever it may be. I don't really care. Just grabbing a whole bunch of people, throwing them into an area and go like, hey, I'm gonna make food for you, and you can just say mean things towards me or something. I don't know. It's not something that you can make content out of. So it's like I wouldn't want to make content out of it. It's just like I want to feed my pals. I want to make good food for them. Good people deserve good food, you know? That's the saying, that's what they say. Ah, steam burns. Okay, not hurt. Dial. Done. Bam. Right. One more. There we go. Actually, I want to check real quick. I need to check something. I didn't mention this, but I actually ordered something online. Yeah, I ordered something online. I was hoping that it would probably be able to get here before my food was cooked. Everything was cooked, but starting to see that it's not going to probably be the case. So now I have to think about my plan B, if you will. And also, I want to press this down a bit more, just so the tortilla gets a bit more cooked. Anyways, I'm also a little hungry here, getting a little famished, so I'm actually gonna bite into a tortilla here. Yeah, so as you can see, it's a lot more flimsy now. It's a little bit more softer, a little bit more wet even, a bit more malleable, and it's nice to actually put them in like a little paper towel or cotton towel because it helps get more malleability. Yeah, look at that. Nice proper corn tortilla. Like, it's a really good corn tortilla. It's just soft, chewy, fresh, and it doesn't have that very, like... If you buy corn tortillas in the store, you'll know that it has, like, this weird, like, almost wet flavor to it. But this is just kind of nice and lovely. It's chewy, it's soft. Mildly sweet, I'd go as far as to say. It just tastes fresh. It just tastes so much more fresh. Because I made it fresh, you know? Not really much to it, but it's delicious. It's good enough to eat by itself. Now just to think and imagine that it can be even better when I put other stuff on top. I kind of want to eat another tortilla there. They're just... I haven't eaten anything all day, so it just... the issue of snacking while cooking, and you're also hungry while snacking. There you go. I do sorry. I kind of do wonder though, just because in concept it should work, though I'm not sure how well it does. I kind of wonder how would it be to make like a fresh corn chip though. I love myself corn chips. Doritos are great. But I'm wondering about how would you go around on making like a fresh corn chip, you know? Would it work the same way? Would all the things I need to do is just deep fry some of these and they'll just turn into chips like that? Or is it more deep than that? Probably not. I'm probably just overthinking it as I like to do a lot, but... I don't see any issue with it. Okay. Yeah, I turned the heat up higher now, so now it's able to actually cook it a little bit faster, which is nice. Yeah, I've been just kind of slowly cutting at this bag, slowly. I mean, ever so slowly. I'm progressively cutting at this bag. It just makes it easier. It's not like I was going to use the bag for anything else. So, I'm going to take a little poke at the meat though. I want to see if it's cooked yet. Or if I can start pulling at it. Ooh. Ooh, actually I can. Alright, well, I might just finish off making all these tortillas here, and then we'll actually start assembling and cutting the other things to make these tortillas. I mean, these tacos. Alright. Here we go. I like making pancakes, you know? You have to ruin at least one or two, and then they all start coming out pretty nice. Hi, Driel. Hi. Hello, hello. Welcome in, Driel. You came in at just a good time, too. We're not finishing stream, but we are getting to the end of actually preparing all the food. So, you made it, you've gotten here at a good time. Making fresh corn tortillas right now. I'm braising some meat to make carnitas. I'm gonna be cutting up avocados and other veg to put on top of it. It's gonna be lovely. It's gonna be great. I'm actually gonna take a little piece of meat here because it's pulling apart very nicely. Yeah, look at that. Just pulled apart just like that. Yeah, it's pulling apart nicely. Gotta give it a little taste. That's pretty good, yeah. It's gonna be even better when I just shred it up and then put some of the juice on top of it, the braising liquid, to give it a bit more, what is it, a bit more, I guess, juice really. Be nice. Ooh, that just makes me excited. This is gonna be so good. Right, another one for the bunch. So how are you all this wonderful Monday? Can you tell that I'm running out of things to talk about? Because I don't know, I don't really know much to talk. I can't talk well, especially when I'm cooking. I'm a very silent kind of guy. So I don't really talk too much. And I talk even less when I'm actually preparing and cooking food, so it's just a bad ordeal either way. It's a lose-lose scenario no matter how I try and do it. Like, oh yeah, I want to start talking and doing stuff more and cook more and this and that, but to also do that on top of like trying to be, for lack of a better word, interesting. Boy, I'm not good at doing that. But I do appreciate for you guys who actually do decide to stick around here to my ramblings, so. I do kind of wonder though, and I'm probably not. It's probably like an easy answer to it, but like I really want to know what makes corn tortillas yellow. I feel like it might be food dye. Maybe it's using like cornmeal and a masa flour, or maybe using a more yellow masa flour or something on that regard. Probably using another flour. But I kind of wonder, is there what is it? Are they using food dye? Are they using like real corn or something like that? And like making it, like grounding up corn by hand and then using that to make the actual flour, and that's just really impressive. But, don't know. Next tortilla. Yep. Oh, I also just kind of realized today is Monday, is it not? Usually on Mondays I try to make sure I eat something vegan or vegetarian. I know, very scary words, very heinous words for a lot of people. But I do like to make sure I do like a meatless Monday every now and then, you know? Trying to be healthy, for one thing. But also making sure to just have some impact on the environment, I guess? I don't know. I'm not really sure if like having one meatless day is good for the environment, but I've heard it is. I've heard it does well a little bit, so I'm not sure. I cannot be 100% sure, fortunately. I haven't done my own research. I just watch a video essay online. It's like, oh, you know what? That's fact. So, I don't know. Though I know that in the grand scheme of it all, it is kind of redundant to do and worry about this and that, especially when it's like, oh, I don't really have much control in the matter, but it makes me feel better that I'm doing something. Makes me feel like I have some control, I guess. I don't know. I'm definitely thinking of trying to make something real nice with this mushroom stock, though. I do plan. I want to try and make ramen with it, but I'm not sure if it's gonna be pungent or too strong or this and that. And if I do want to make ramen with it, I have to add some other things to it, though. Like, I have bonito flakes I need to add to it. I need to add, like, kombu, a bit of MSG even. Well, it probably doesn't need MSG, just because mushrooms are very umami as is. Be almost overkill, but who doesn't like a little bit of overkill of flavor, right? Wow. Okay, 3 more. What time is it? 5:13. Yeah. Yeah, come to think of it now, to the nice gentle madam who is probably doing the shopping right now. I kind of wonder, do people actually go grocery shopping at this time of day? Currently at my time it's 5:13, so it seems a little late to do shopping like this and that, but I wonder, do people actually go out at this time to go shopping? Or is it just kind of like or is it not very common? I feel like it probably would be a very common thing. But at the same time, I also feel like it would be, just because people at this point are probably getting out of work, so they're probably gathering some ingredients or getting something quick and easy to eat, so they can just get that ready for dinner and whatnot, so they can go on with their night. I don't know. I don't think too hard about it, I guess. Okay, I'm kind of wondering here, because I have a press, and I'm wondering if I press, well, even if I wanted to, it can't fit. Okay. My thought was like, oh, if I press it down more, it'll get more color and cook it faster. But unfortunately, it doesn't seem like it can even fit in there, so. Oh, well, you know what? I got a pot. See if that works. Yes, I do love I love cooking my pot in my pan. Seems very counterintuitive. Almost like a very strange double boiler right now, but... Did it work? Kinda. Throw it into the batch here. And I'll just press it again. Why not? Nope, I can't. It doesn't fit in the pot. Ah. Why does nothing want to fit into the pot here? Pan. Okay, I got 2 more to make. This one and 1 more to press, and then that's that. A lot of work to make this nice little meal here. That'll be worth it. Right. Let's see if that works. And I'll just put a little bottle in here to help press it down more. Why not? You know, I'm just realizing something that I said about, what is it, the, huh, that's weird. Didn't expect that. Alright, well, now I kind of learned a lesson. I don't want to do that now. It seems a little weird. Hi, Sai. Welcome in. Welcome, welcome. How it be? It be good. We're making tacos. We're almost done making said tacos too. So hey, grand old day, if I do say so myself. Want to check on the meat again? Oh yeah, it's looking good. All right. Excited to see how that turns out. Pork tacos, best tacos. Oh, you know what they are! Wow, I'm so happy someone knows what they are. Ooh. Yeah, making myself some good pork tacos here. Essentially like a pulled pork, if you will. I have been thinking, I do want to do a stream about it because it is kind of... I have been in the mood for like comfort food recently. I really want to make meatloaf. Or, yeah, no, meatloaf. Yeah, not meatballs, because I've made meatballs before. But making meatloaf on stream I think would be fun. Very very simple, classic, I think, American food. That isn't a hamburger, of course. Alright. More to the press, we're done with that. Okay, just got 2 more tacos to make, and then I can actually start getting into the gritty of it all. Excited though. I actually haven't had, like, I haven't done myself, like, a taco dinner night, or I haven't given myself a taco night at all, within recent months, really. I love tacos, don't have them enough, really. And, what is it? No, that's really it. I just don't really eat tacos that much. I've been craving a lot of, like, food that I don't eat very much, or very, very often eat. So... Alright. Got an onion here, so I'm gonna dice up some onion. At this point, I'm gonna start prepping out some of the things that I'm gonna be putting on my tacos. So I want to put some diced onion on it. I would like to put some cilantro and other sort of stuff on there as well, but unfortunately that has not made it to my doorstep yet. So, in due time, hopefully. Okay. Nice. I've been crying to onions very recently a lot. I've been crying to a lot of onions recently. I've been cutting a lot of onions recently at my job, at home, and all this and that. But I'm not crying today. It's weird. I was kind of fully expecting at this point to start crying. Not crying, but like getting my eyes just bawling out my... Just to be whimpering and whining, crying and that, now my knees, bleh, all that stuff. Bleh, words. But, no, I'm fine right now. Last one. Okay. So I'm gonna just get a container here. Gonna put these onions in here, and I'm just gonna dress them a little bit. Just gonna give them just a bit of salt, a bit of water. Well, not water, sorry. A bit of oil. A bit of olive oil. A bit of olive oil. And a wee bit of salt. And yeah, I would like to have some cilantro, dice that up, well not dice, slice it up and just mix it into this. And that would be a nice lovely little mix. But I don't really have cilantro right now, so just having some diced onion would be nice and fine. Of course, if I'm gonna have tacos, it's nice to have a little bit of limes. And, Oh, yeah, okay. I was thinking, like, what else do I need? And there's also the avocado that's right here. I is smart. I know where my food is. Anyways, I'm just gonna get these little ends here. Cut these little ends off because I'm very specific, I guess. I want to make sure I get the butts of the limes off. And I can now get some nice looking segments of lime. nice little itty bitty guys. A lime for each taco. So I got some limes here. I'm gonna get my little thing for it. Where is it? Yeah, here we go. Little container for my limes. Might as well cut this one up too. Alright. Now I just gotta cut an avocado. Now there's like 50 ways to cut an avocado. I don't really have a way to cut an avocado, essentially. Like, you know, there's like the cut it in half and then dicing it that way. But personally, when I'm at home and there's not really a rush or anything to worry about when it comes to slicing and dicing, I like cutting it in half. And then I actually like to go through the semantics to actually get the avocado out of its peel. Yeah, since there's nothing to worry about, there's no time. There's no time among the essence here. I'm just gonna take my time here and actually peel the avocado. It would be easier to do this with a spoon. And honestly, I should have done this with a spoon. Now I really think of it out loud now. But I've already committed, so I don't want to now. There we go. Alright. Now I'm just gonna dice it a little bit, or slice it. Ugh. One side of the avocado didn't look that grand, but I like to. I keep forgetting that like it's better to cut an avocado with like a serrated knife. Every single time I cut an avocado, I always forget, like, oh, use a serrated knife, because I'm not exactly sure the science behind it, or why it happens this way versus another way. But the avocado will often, just gonna quickly just squeeze some lime so it doesn't oxidize as quickly. It's best to actually, cut it with a serrated knife because it doesn't stick to your knife as much when you use like a chef knife. Oh, sorry. Okay, well. It's all the tortillas now. All the tortillas are done. I'm gonna put the avocado into this nice little container here. And I think that's it, really. I just now gotta do the main thing, the big thing here, which is to actually start pulling the meat. Going to just move my cast iron now since I don't really need that anymore. And let's get talking about this now. Okay. Okay, how am I gonna do this? There we go. Oh, smells good. Okay, I'm not gonna lie to you, my friend. Adnox, I understand you want to really tell me about your stuff, but it is starting to get a little obnoxious, my mans. I'm not really interested in the Chilean right now. We're talking more about the Mexico region at this point, so... Okay. Ooh, there it is. Shredded very nicely for that. Alright, well, there's not been really much to talk about when it's like shredding meat. You know, it's very simple. You get 2 forks and you just start going like this. Very straightforward, you know? So to this day, I don't know what chanoy is, or carnitas. Carnitas is essentially just like a pulled pork, but it's prepared with like common used spices around the region, I guess. For the recipe I found, it's just using cumin, some oregano and stuff. Kind of strange that it's oregano and not like, I don't know, coriander seed or something, but hey. I'm not gonna complain, I guess. But yeah, it's pulling very nicely. It's shredding very easily. So, hey, it comes going up at least. Use my tongs here, just better to try to hold on to it. Usually, we actually do a lot of hold stuff at my job and whatnot. But usually, I actually just end up using my bare hands. I don't really feel like using them right now, however, so I'm trying to see if I can avoid using it. It's shredding just fine just using a fork and a pair of tongs, but... A part of me actually is really tempted to get that pair of gloves right now, actually. I kind of realized I'm moving out of frame at this point, my bad. Okay. Yeah, I kind of want to just start using my... Actually, I'll hold these forks for now. I gotta start using my hands. It's just so much easier. Just the thing about using my hands is that I don't feel like burning myself exactly. So, the best way to do that is actually using gloves. I have a few gloves here and there, so... Yeah, it's a lot easier. Does it burn still? Yeah. But it burns a little less, so... Ouch. Ooh, that's a real hot one. Alright. I think that's good enough for the shreds right there. Alright. Well, now I'm gonna actually reutilize some of the juice here, the braising liquid here. The juice, braising liquid, whatever you want to call it. No point in just letting it go to waste, especially since there's not that much. I'm gonna just strain it over top of that. Try and press out all the liquid here. just kind of now mix this together, and I'm gonna give it a quick taste. Okay, where are we with this? We need salt. We need MSG even. Definitely does need salt. And honestly, I think it needs a little bit of sugar or cumin. Olive oil. Definitely needs olive oil. I'm gonna add some cumin though. I'm gonna add some more cumin to this. Salt. A bit of olive oil. And then I'm just gonna get another glove here. Mixing it with a fork would be fine, but it'll be a lot more effective to do with my hands. Get nice and in there. Ooh, it's hot. Alright, I think that's that. Pretty much there. Alright, let's see, I'm gonna give it another taste here. Where are we with this? Nope, I think that's it. Ooh, that's good, that's tasty. Nice and salty, the cumin. There's a nice bit of bitterness from the rind, citrus from the lemons, the orange. Yeah, it's all the good stuff. Alright. I can go on and talk about how good it does. It tastes really good. Very tasty. But, not gonna lie, I'm just really hungry right now. Hold on. I wanna check something. Alright. So, I'm going to put this... I'm actually gonna put it in a small little Tupperware for now. So, there we go. We got the Tupperware of this. I'm gonna get some tortillas. And I'm gonna make sure I take a nice picture of it all. Okay. Tacos. With some really neat accompaniments. There we go. Alright, I'm gonna take a picture of this. Random question. What are your thoughts on eating food for your meals before the whole dish is made? Like snacking as you're cooking? It's a bad habit, but I know I do it a lot, so I can't really say anything on that matter. I do it a whole lot. Is it a good thing? Honestly, no, because you do spoil yourself a little bit. But if you're just tasting the food to taste it, for example, then it's fine. It just kind of depends, you know? Alright, well, I'm just going to pretty much put all the stuff I would want on this. So I'm putting some avocado, some diced onion, and now I'm just going to actually put a little squeeze of lime. There we go. There we go. This is my little bit of a taco I've made. My Carnitas taco. Well, looks good. I think that's passable, no? Alright. Gonna give it a taste. Here we go. Time to eat. Oh yeah. This is good. It's a really solid taco. The meat has the carnitas have a nice bit of flavor. Nice, has a lot of cumin flavor, which is a bit nutty and all this and that. It has a good flavor of pretty much all the profiles. It's a bit spicy as well, so that's nice too. Has a bit of spice from the jalapeno that it was braised with. It has a nice bit of bitterness that, I know that's kind of weird to say bitterness tastes good, but sometimes you really do need a bit of bitterness when it comes to food, just because it can kind of give your food that much more of a push forward that it needs. The lime is always just a great citrus, just nice to have a little bit of citrus flavor. Avocados are nice little rich bits, and the onion is nice, kind of little spicy, but not spicy, you know, it's just kind of that onion spice. The onion burn, I guess, but yeah, that's a really good taco though. I'm not gonna lie, this is a little dangerous though, just because in my head, and I bet for most normal people, these tacos are actually relatively small. Like, you know, it's like a small handful. I have pretty small hands, so I don't really know how to, I don't know. My hands are like very small. I got very small kind of hands, but these tacos are very small too. My hands are bigger than these tacos. That being said, I'm already eating my third one. And it feels like I can eat like 5 more. Especially since they're so small, this is very much something I can finish in 2 bites. Like, it does not take too many bites for me to actually finish one of these tacos. Sorry, I'm just kind of indulging here. It's good, I want to eat. I'm hungry, I haven't eaten anything all day. Wah. Ah! Kind of fun to make tacos too. It's kind of also a real fun joy about having tacos for a night. Just being able to make yourself a taco is just really fun. But, like, I can just... one bite, and then... gone. Alright, I gotta have a little self-restraint here, because... I kind of forgot. I need to take a picture of this, so... I'm gonna try to hold myself back for a moment here, and I'm gonna actually make some tacos so I can take a picture. You know, I gotta get it for the gram, you know? Alright.
Yeah, but since these are so light, I mean, since these are so small, it's really easy to crush these out. It's really easy to eat so many of these. I don't even remember how many tacos I've eaten so far. I think it's like 3? 4? It's really easy to eat them. So, especially with them being so small. It would be nice to have a little cilantro though. Cilantro is a very unique kind of flavor. So, it'd be nice if I had some, but unfortunately I do not. Alright. I'm just gonna now try and make it look pretty here. Into a little plate. There we go. Wow, isn't that neat? Doesn't that look kind of cute? You would now have to pay like $20 at a restaurant for that, right? Alright, gotta take a picture of it now, though. I'm just trying to move stuff around now. Oh, wait, I forgot. I need to put some limes in here. Of course, I can't forget about that. Huh. I come in and someone is struggling with cookware. I'm not struggling with cookware. I'm just moving stuff around. I'm also trying to clean it up a little bit too. Okay. Okay, and well, that's pretty much that, I think. There's nothing else to really do. How about we go move places, yes? Alright. Here, I'm gonna send you all on BRB in just a moment here. I wanna just make sure I can clean up my area real quick, and we will be back just to talk a little bit, alright? Okay.
Okay. And we're back. Alright. Okay. Well, this is the picture of what they look like in person. Now, I will say that it kind of does look pale, but that's kind of the thing about using the kind of cut I have. Using a pork loin, although it works, it's mostly white meat. So it's gonna be kind of pale, it's not gonna be dark, it's not gonna be fatty and all this and stuff that's really nice for in comparison to pork butt. But it is good. This is good for you if you want to try and do like a low fat diet or something like that, so it works in that regard. And they're just good tacos, you know? So who really cares, you know? They might not look the most greatest because they look pale in that regard, but they taste great. Oh. I think it looks good. Well, thank you. I would be happy to share some with you. If only I could just put my hand through the screen right now. If I could, I would put this through the screen so hard and try and give it to you, but it is what it is. The internet. Oh, damn, it's so limiting. No. What a limiting world we live in. Come to think of it, I do kind of wonder about like cooking for other VTubers and friends and stuff. If I were to cook like a huge banquet, so to say, kind of wonder what would I cook, you know? Oh, thank you. Hi, Young King. Thank you for following. Sorry, my mouth is just really full of food. There we go. Done eating. Thank you for the follow. Thank you. But yeah, those are my basic carnitas, I guess. Just would have been nice if I had like cilantro or something else, you know? My salsa verde I was going to use until I found out the unfortunate circumstance that they were in. It's weird. I guess it probably was some sort of... I don't really know how to explain it. It just looks frozen. It looks kind of bad. It's like, I didn't want to chance it, and I didn't trust it, so I chose not to. So, let's see here. We are coming to the end of stream here. So now it's trying to figure out of who should we go say hi to, yeah? Unfortunately, the one tuber I wanted to probably raid is not live. It's like they are no longer live, but I do see another candidate. Alright. We're gonna go raid. We're gonna go raid. Alright. Yeah, I think we're gonna end stream for the day. There's nothing else I really want to say. What am I doing tomorrow? What are we doing? What are we doing? What does this week look like? Ah, yes, tomorrow is nothing. But Wednesday. Wednesday is gonna be our weekly gaming night. We're gonna be playing Unturned. So that's gonna be fun. Don't know what the word here is. Yeah, I'm lost words right now. I don't know what to talk about. That's it. We're done with stream today, pretty much, and yeah, I'm tired. I'm sorry. Like, my body is preemptively getting ready because it knows I ate a lot of food right there. I ate like what, 7 tacos or whatnot. It's getting ready. I'm about to pass out any moment at this point, and well, I don't want to pass out on stream now, so I'm tired. You should make your own salsa. I should have made my own salsa. I actually had some salsa verde I was going to use that I made. Like, some tomatillos were off sale, so I was like, oh, I gotta grab them, and I made like a nice char of them, and I blended them all together in my food processor, and I made a really nice salsa verde. It's just that it didn't look good anymore, so I had to toss it, unfortunately. Anyways, yeah. Sorry, just cleaning my mouth right now. That. Me tired too. I sleep when stream done. Alright. Well, you know, a tiny voice in my head saying like I should stream for another hour or so then. Yes. You said you're tired, you want to sleep? Oh, what a shame, what a shame. What a shame. We're gonna stream for 24 hours now. I couldn't even do that, so 24-hour stream, imagine that. I'd like to do a 24-hour stream eventually, but not yet, not now. Anywho, I think we are done for the day. You know, now that I think about it, I kind of don't want to be done for the day. I'm kind of happy. I'm kind of just happy just sitting here and talking for a bit. VOD dies at 12 hours, I think. Oh, okay. Well, I'm just cleaning my glasses now. Alright. Alright. 2 12-hour streams for a test run. I could do that. Could just do 2 12-hour streams. Do a 12-hour stream of like doing a marathon and then do another 12-hour stream with doing a different marathon. No? That would work. Looks good. Thank you, Mahler. Thank you. Yeah, and I gotta think about next week now because sorry. I want to think of stuff like right now for next week even. Just because in my head I don't really have much of an idea of things to make next week. Honestly, you know what I kind of want to make next week? I kind of just want to make French toast. I know that sounds really silly, but I just kind of just want to make French toast next week. Breakfast food, so... Oh no. That can work, plus you can rest in the time between the streams, I guess, yeah. But that kind of ruins the fun of a 24-hour stream, no? What's that? Hold on. Man, it is quite the shame, let me tell ya. The person, just dropped the stuff off. Would have been nice to have the cilantro like 10 minutes ago, but hey, it's fine. Okay, got stuff at least. And with said stuff, I ordered orange juice. So I'm gonna just pour myself a little OJ. But yeah, French toast stream. I think it'd be fun, no? Yeah, I think it'd be fun to do like a French toast stream or something. Actually, back a whole while ago, actually, I remember this. It was a YouTube exclusive stream, I think, but on YouTube we did a French toast stream not that long ago. I mean, not long ago, like, well, probably not long ago in the grand scheme of it all, but yeah, I remember we did a French toast stream. I'm gonna see if I can see how long ago it was. Man, I'm looking at all these thumbnails. Jeez. All these thumbnails are so old. I haven't seen them in a while. Definitely does show a progression of my thumbnails. I don't have my French toast stream anymore? Huh. Wonder what happened to it. I can't remember. Oh well. I definitely did do a French toast stream not long ago, but it's alright. I had that negative cilantro gene. Oh, you can't eat cilantro? Oh, that sucks. I'm sorry. Cilantro's so good. Like, it's not the worst thing in the world. Like, it definitely is unique. It's a lot like, I think the best way to say it, it's a very situational kind of herb. It's not like thyme, where you can use thyme in pretty much everything. But cilantro is very much a use case in like very specific things. Like tacos, salsas, a lot of Mexican cuisine or Mediterranean cuisines, or Greek even in that regard. That sort of like area over there. And what is it? It's also good in rice. Cilantro rice is actually pretty tasty too, so. Not if it tastes like soap, it doesn't. I guess. It just sucks to be weak. It sucks to be at a genetic disposition now, doesn't it? Don't worry. You're not really missing out on much, really. It's good. It's not bad. I like cilantro. I think it's pretty okay. But you're really not missing too much. It's good. It's very good. It's tasty and all this and that. But it's not like, oh my god, you're missing out so much. It's so tasty. It's like the best thing you can eat. Oh my god. You know, it's cilantro. It's nothing to really worry too much about. Yeah? Okay. I think we are going to end today's stream though. And I've made the choice. I've already made the raid. Here is our raid messages. If you would like to join us on the raid, we're gonna go say hi to Kai. I have 2 raid messages that you could use. One is for subs, one is for not. So yeah. Literally attacking my genetics. Shake my head. Yeah, just tell your genetics get good. Exactly, Drill. This guy knows what's up. You just need to get better genes. Just get a better gene pool, obviously. Alright. Well, I am gonna be all for the night. I will see you all Wednesday if you want to tune in to our gaming night of Unturned we are going to play. So tune in for that then. It's a free-to-play game. You should be able to play it. But that's it for me today. We're going to go see Kai. She is playing Metal Gear Rising Revengeance. So I will see you all around eventually at some point. Wednesday, most likely. So, Saltea Kichee, everyone. I hope you have a good morning, afternoon, and evening, and I will see you around later. Okay. See you around, guys. Bye-bye. Ciao. Bye-bye.